Hi, welcome back to our channel. I'm Keith, I'm the Chief Builder here at Zaviar Firearms, and today I'm going to teach you how to properly lubricate your bolt carrier groups for your firearms. First thing you need to do whenever you buy a firearm is take it apart and clean it and properly lubricate it. That is one of the biggest problems that a lot of people have. They think when it comes from the factory, it's automatically ready to go, and that is just not true. Okay, let's get into it now. First, when you first get your bolt carrier group, most likely it's going to be dry from the factory. It's very important that you properly lubricate your bolt carrier group, because if you don't, you could have a number of malfunction problems, such as feed jams, misfires, double feeding, failure to chamber the round correctly. So there could be a number of other things that could happen. So the first thing that we're going to do is disassemble the bolt carrier group. So you can take your dental pick, use your cam pin, you're going to slide it underneath, lift up on it, pull it out. That's your cam pin. And set that off to the side. And you're going to turn the bolt carrier group up, tap it, and the firing pin should come out. Then you're going to take this cam pin right here, you're going to turn it to the side so that it will clear. You have to use that to push it a little bit, turn it over, and it'll fall free. Pull it out. That's the cam pin. And then you disassemble the bolt, just slide it out from the bolt carrier group. Now that everything is disassembled, let me go ahead and show you how to properly lubricate your bolt carrier group. We're going to start with gun oil. What you want to do is, this is the extractor and this is the extractor pin. So what you want to do is make sure that this extractor pin moves up and down freely. What we like to do is put some oil right along there. Use a push pin to push it up and down a few times so it works its way into the bolt carrier, or the bolt itself. Okay, then the next thing we're going to do is, you have this ridge right here which goes into the bolt carrier group, so we're going to lubricate that. Take a bead around that, take your finger, go ahead and work it in pretty good. Then these are the gas keys right here. You also want to make sure that those are well lubricated, so take a bead across that. And then just lubricate the rest of it very well. Take your finger and lube it all up. Make sure it's nice and wet. See how it's gotten all over all the surface area? Set that off to the side for just a second. Then you're going to take your bolt carrier group itself, and in this hole, put a bead of oil into that. Work it around a little bit in there. Then you take your bolt itself, you're going to reseat the bolt. The extractor pin, or the extractor, needs to go to the left hand side. Push that down. It should roll freely in there. And then inside here, you're going to line up this hole, because this is where your cam pin is going to go back. And pull that out just a little bit so you can get that cam pin in there. Then take this dry cam pin and lubricate it. And you're going to slide it in with at this angle. And then you're going to turn it, because that hole is where your firing pin is going to go. So you turn that just like that to where it's parallel. Take your firing pin, lube it a little more. Turn it up. Slide your firing pin where it slides down into it. Then you're going to take your cam pin, your cotter pin, and push that back in until it goes back in the seat. And you may have to take a smaller punch to push the angles up to get it right. Push that in, just like that. Now you can see the outside is still very dry, starting to get a little wet. So now what we're going to do is you're going to take the ridges right here, that's what it actually slides on. Right there. Turn it over, same thing right here. And then this ridge right here. Work that in, spread that out a little bit. And right in this part also rubs a little bit, that part doesn't. You take this gas key, you're going to oil that. Put a significant amount of oil on it. Along those lines too. Go ahead and rub the oil in the rest of this part, which is also going to slide on that inside the chamber of the firearm. On the bottom. Work it all in. Now you can see it's not nearly as dry as it was before. If there's any dry spots, continue to apply the oil till there's no dry spots left. Then you're going to pull your bolt back out. Take some oil, put it around the edge. Let it slide down in there. And that's the action that you're looking for right there. A lot of times we'll put some oil down in here. Okay. Then on your bolt carrier group itself, the charging handle, this channel right here is where this gas key rides. So basically it's going to ride just like this. It's going to go in there. So what you want to do is make sure you lubricate that. And then that'll ride just on top just like that. And that's how you properly lubricate your bolt carrier group. Okay, now that we've got our bolt carrier group properly lubricated, let's put it in one of our Zaviar rifles and test fire.
Go ahead.
Our test fire went really well. This will conclude our video on how to properly lubricate your bolt carrier group. If you have any questions or comments, please comment down below. Don't forget to check out our channel for any new videos that we have.